Hey there. What is going on? Man, we're living in some pretty turbulent times. Do you ever feel like everything's happening all at once and it's coming from every direction? You're not alone. From the struggles kids face in schools, to the systemic oppression of minorities, wealth inequality, and the great political divide, just to name a few, things are pretty jacked up.
My God, that is the best coffee I've ever tasted.
The struggles and challenges we have to work through are many, yet we can't even really talk about it without being attacked or shamed for our ideas and beliefs. Sadly, we're at a point in time where discussing some topics feels dangerous, and the short list of what we're allowed to talk about is shrinking every day. Hate speech is rampant, and people are intentionally hurting each other deeply without remorse or consequences. It's so weird.
Damn good coffee. And hot.
I can relate with those feelings of dread and despair that I'm hearing so many people post about on social media, and it's tempting to pass blame, but the roots run deep. So many people are traumatized and chronically sensitive. It's as if we're in this perpetual fight or flight mode. After a bit of a crisis in 2020, I spent a few years in what's known as hermit mode, and I had a lot of time and space to meditate on this. Through reflection, I believe I've pinned it down to one thing that we collectively are missing. It's as if we've been robbed of a core part of our being. Something that's been absolutely vital in all the progress we've made as being humans. It's what's compelled us forward. Now the question is, can we get it back? In this episode, I'm going to share my discovery with you. This episode is dedicated to exploring what that missing piece is, and yes, we're going to learn on how we can get it back. Join me as we delve into this difficult conversation that will have us challenging narratives, building bridges between that which divides us, and figuring out how we can stop being such mean people to each other. My name is Scott Love, and I'll be your host on this epic journey into the fascinating and inspirational. In this episode, we take a look at faith and what we can do when everything we believed in turns out to be corrupt over and over and over again. Well, I'll tell you. But first, here's the thing. You are listening to Portals Podcast, an extension of the Emergence Creative Space. Listeners are transported into the hearts and minds of some of the most inspired creators, producers, artists, and activists around. Portals is a platform and a spotlight on the people, organizations, businesses, and more who are the unsung heroes making a huge impact on the lives of others. My name is Scott Love, and I'll be your host on this epic journey into the powerful world of the fascinating and inspirational. I am an activist, an entrepreneur, and a visionary. Over the years, I've made some incredible relationships with a lot of epic people, many of which have helped me and guided me on my journey. I believe they'll help you as well. Here's what's up. We are a people in transition. The choices we make now will affect the lives of others for generations to come. Our choices will be our legacy. I want Portals Podcast to be a go-to resource for those who are searching for solutions and to help move us all forward. Thanks for being here. All right, let's get inspired.